Not even started yet. It's 7:10 in the morning on a Saturday morning, and I'm out here today getting some unfinished business done with the Wolf Way. So there was segments that we had to lose out on through the coastal routes. So today I'm going to look to do the coastal routes. I'm taking a little route in that I've not done before, and you can hear me a little bit out of breath because I've just been on sand coming up this hill. So it's been a bit of a hiker bike. I don't want to talk too long. I'm going to get on. I think I'll stick to a normal road next time. So I'm going to join the route. So the only mission I've got this morning is really to get to Orford Castle. I want to get there early and before the people sort of get there for the opening hours, which is 10 o'clock. It's currently 7:30, so I think it's early enough. And my plan is to get the drone up there, other than to ride my bike, have fun. It's got a difficult bit in here. Well, I had to stop there because it's getting a bit sandy. I just need to get out by myself so I'll get back to nature. It's been a month since I was in the North Coast 500. I've been busy making videos and working, so it's just nice to get out. It might drizzle today, it might not, doesn't matter. I'll stand in a bus shuttle if I have to. I've got about 5 miles to Orford, so yeah, as I said earlier, I want to get Orford, the drone up, get some footage of the castle, look around the surrounding areas, and then I'm going to go further up the coast, sort of to Thorpeness. I'm going to loop back into Aldeburgh and then go north to Dunwich, and then from there I'm going to go to Southwold, which was on the last video. I'm not going to go to Lowestoft, I think I've got enough of that last time. And then I'm going to cut across to Beccles area. So that should be the itinerary for this video. I've already had a shower this morning. Yeah, bit of sand today. towards Tunstall now. I promise I won't do the forest trail this time. I think I've done most of it last time I come here. I mean, it was fun, but let's be sensible and let's do the official bit of the Wolf Way today. Hopefully get it right this time. Every time I come down here, it's very quiet. There's never many people about, regardless what time of year it is. It's just a lovely place to come. All quiet. You've got time to think for yourself. Time to sort your life out. There's a great little bit on the Wolf Way. So I'm going to knock this camera off. I'm going to enjoy it. A little bit towards Thorpeness. So the sun's currently out. The forecast today was mainly overcast, so any sunny periods are going to be welcomed. There might be a few showers later, so you might find me diving in some trees, but fortune favours the brave. I didn't know what you're eating, mate, but you got more mud in your nose than anything else. Honestly, you're a bloody nutter. That's definitely a pig bath, that one. Still very fine sand down here, so it catches you out quite easily. But having the greenery in it gives it a bit of basis to grip to for your tyres. Got a lovely headwind down here. These buggers quite tired from the drone. So after that escapade with my seagulls, This is me heading back towards Thorpe Ness. See Sizewell in the distance at the 11 o'clock position. At the 1 o'clock position is Thorpe Ness. See if I can get some food. So I'm just leaving Thorpe Ness. I didn't take any food because there's a little bit of drizzle about and I didn't want to sit outside. So I'm going to push up towards Sizewell and see if I can get somewhere to eat and eat indoors there. Hopefully it's just a shower if it does come. Back onto this really fine sand. I'm still weak and I'm still not riding it. The kitchen's closed at Sizewell, so I'm going to push on to Dunwich now. So, I do need some food, but these must. I'm going to carry on. I better tell the truth, there is a few of these gates you have to get through near Sizewell. So I just come through some construction site. It looked like the route had finished, but actually the guys had closed the gates the opposite way to let some plant through. So I was questioning the route for a minute there, but I'm back on the track now. That is red. I think I'll stay under the trees. So Alderborough and Thorpe Ness were a little bit too busy on the sort of cafe front, so I've made my way to Dingle Hill Cafe, which I've been to before. Bit expensive. I'm hungry and I'm going to eat it, and hopefully the rain stays off. So here I am, Dingle Hill, ready to eat. Been looking forward to this. I'm nearly through it. Got a little bit more to do. I do like this cafe because I'm out of the way. Everyone's up near the cafe entrance. And I quite like the quiet. Let's finish the cake. I like it around here that much. I'm going around the block again. Well, there's some rain about. Just waiting for it to pass. It wouldn't be right if I brought my jacket and didn't put it on. My real rain jacket. I'm just having a look about. Trees are so good. Who needs an umbrella? Not me. While it's quiet, I need to let you into a little secret. I didn't clean my bike after the North Coast 500. I might put a bit of lube on the chain. My thought was, if I was doing like John O'Groats to Land's End, it wouldn't have been cleaned. And that was only half the distance we've done the North Coast 500, so we'll see. Ground's wetting anyway, so probably saved myself the effort of actually cleaning it. I've joined the route that I done last time on the Wolfway. The difference is this time I joined it from Dunwich, which is where I should have went. This is looking more familiar from last time I done the Wolfway. Bit of water, bit of mud. Yeah, now we're talking. Prefer it over sand, to be honest. Bit more sand, and then it turned into a bit more mud. It's got all great, because there's no humans around here. That's what I want right now. Bit of time to myself. Another gate. Looks like another human-free zone as well. Makes me happy. Recharging the batteries. I'm really loving this part of the route, apart from these things here. It's a bit tight down here. It's a good job I wasn't fat going through there. Seagulls are grumpy here. I used my stock footage from last time. I can sit and chill. Must have rained down here. So this is a road that we stayed at last time for overnight in South Cove, and then shortly after that we should be switching away from Lowestoft and towards Beccles. I've just come through quite a lot of mud, so it's been quite technical. I'm getting hungry. My legs are telling me Chinese, so it might be a Chinese tonight for scoff, nice chicken curry or something. So I'm looking forward to that. Been a long day. I have some mini cheddars to get me by. Now I've had food, I do remember this road. This church, I remember. And from last time there were cyclists coming back and Wolfie was here, so I should be back on track now. So these churches are letting the grass grow to let all the insects and the flies, nice little habitat for them. That's nearly wrapped for a day. I got my food. I'm at building over there. I'm all prepped. I'm a bit hungry. So let's get this down me, and then the route's nearly finished. It's all gone. Not even one bit of rice left. And I've got 2 bits of trifle in my bag, which I'll have in a little bit. So I'm going to ride on and finish this off. Don't know where all the cars are, but I ain't complaining. So 7:41, the night's drawn in. Been riding since 6 something this morning, on and off. Obviously not riding for the whole time. Stopped and took moments in. So we're getting towards the end of today's video, because we're getting close to St. Peter's, where it was last time. So the roads are going to be very similar from this point forward, and it's worked out all right. I haven't got soaked, a little bit of drizzle. So all I'm going to ask is, if you enjoyed this, give it a like, give it a subscribe, because it helps the algorithm and it helps me out. Bit rude not to that bird. Lovely. Great spot here last night, because it's covered all the way around like thorns and brambles, and there was just a little hole just over there that I got in, so I nearly packed away. As I always say, take our rubbish with you. Thanks for watching.